He is the image of the invisible God. Okay, who's Paul talking about? Jesus. Talking about Jesus here. He is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation. How many know that we don't even know all of creation? I mean, let's not even leave Earth yet. Look at the ocean. There's so much underneath that water that we know nothing about. That's just in the natural. So imagine outside of Earth, imagine the invisible realm and the visible realm. So Jesus was firstborn over all creation. Verse 16. This verse is loaded, so hang on. Put your seatbelt on and just hold on tight. For by him all things were created that are in heaven and that are on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or principalities or powers, all things were created through him and for him. We have to read that again because it's too weighty, it's too meaty. So let's read it one more time and let it just mess you up. Even if you don't understand it, it's all right. I'll explain it in just a minute. For by him all things were created that are in heaven, that are on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or principalities or powers, all things were created through him and for him. Go to the very next verse. And he is before all things, and in him all things consist. Those two verses are just like, okay, I lost track in there. There's lots of dominion going on. There's lots of consisting. There's lots of like visible, invisible. What's the point? Here's the point. In everything that God created, no matter how you slice it, you're going to find Jesus. No matter how you slice a star, you're going to find Jesus there. No matter how you look at the invisible, visible realm that we know and what we don't know, Jesus is the reason why it exists, and it's being held together by Jesus. So this is the paradigm, which is, it's almost dangerous to say that because it doesn't fit into a paradigm. It's just beyond that. That is what Paul understood, is that everything exists and continues to exist because of Jesus. He was created by him, for him, and through him. There's other passages talked about the molecular structure of our bodies are being held together by him. It's phenomenal. So that is the reason why Paul was able to be content. I need you to follow this. We sometimes base our contentment off of how things are going. If you do that, you're going to find yourself discouraged and happy in 1 week's time. If you base it off of your reality, your circumstances, what's happening internal and external, if you just base it off how you're feeling and doing, tell you what, you might as well jump on the best roller coaster ever. And there's a lot of spinning, twisting, and you're going to completely lose sense of where you are. Paul understood my contentment is not based whether I'm in need or I have everything. My contentment is based on the fact that it's Jesus.